Good evening, everybody. It is 6:31. We definitely do want to respect your time, so we're going to get started. Just a note: we usually hold our SBO meetings the second Tuesday of each month. This week, just because we had a couple updates for the second quarter, we combined it just to make it a little easier for parents. So we are getting ready to kick off our meeting tonight, which will be SBO meeting slash just parent updates for second quarter. So at this time, I will turn it over to Mrs. Powers.
Good afternoon. Said good morning. We had a meeting this morning, and so good morning. But I'm so happy to have you here. I'm Miss Powers. I'm one of the assistant principals at Wade Park, and I'm also the administrator that is over the parent organization. But at this time, I would like to introduce you all to Miss Cynthia Irvin. She is the SPO president, and I would like to give her an opportunity to speak to you before we start our other presentations. You're muted, dear.
Okay, there we go. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yes.
I'm Cynthia Irvin. I am the president of the SPO, and I love what I do. And what I do is keep the parents connected to all of the resources that's available to us, as well as we can also get it from our social media websites as well. I work closely with the partners that we have at Wade Park. So a lot of times when Dr. Buddy get information, I give it to parents so that you know, can either participate, not participate. That would be all according to you. Today, earlier this morning, I did have one of our partners join us. His name is Greg Deegan. He is over the education part at University Circle, and he had came up with a couple of ideas that he would love to do with our Wade Park parents because he loved us so dearly. He do manage or have other schools that he partner with, and I think it's a total of 6 schools altogether. I do not personally know the names of the schools, but he do work in our community. And so he was thinking of an idea to create an ambassador parents group with our Wade Park parents. And what he's trying to do is allow the parents to have free access to all of the different museums and things that they have going on in University Circle so that we can collectively give ideas and put our input in to gather more parents to come and join what's going on up there. Because I know during the summertime they have the little summer thing that they have going on, and he just don't want the museums and all the other access things that they have up there just go to waste. He really wants us to visit them, so he's trying to find out what it is that we as parents and our families can do to participate within, enjoy the exhibits and different things. So that's something he's thinking about. And I will put in the chat his information so that if you are interested in a further discussion concerning the opportunities that we have in University Circle, he will contact us all and invite us to a different chat. So that is one thing. And then he's also looking at doing a summer program with the teenagers, but as well, if you have smaller children, he can do that as well. But the program itself would be geared towards our teenagers, middle school and high school, to kind of get them engaged with different things as far as their careers, what they interested in, and different things. So they're working on that plan at this time, and that is something as us as parents can put our voice to it, give our opinions, what we think our children would like to have. So I really encourage you all to participate, as much as you can in our parent groups and different things for our parents so that our voice can be heard. And also, I'm going to say that I have been participating in different lunch chats or different things with the Cleveland, the whole school system. It'd be different people within the school system. They want to connect what our parents are feeling through this virtual learning. How is it affecting us? And they're really trying to work hard to get everything together so that us as parents, grandparents, any guardians, so that we won't have to struggle with this change, because it did happen like suddenly. So we're doing awesome and great, as I can say, with the quick little change, but there's some nicks, and the nicks need help us as parents and caregivers to correct it if we don't give our voice. So as I get information more on future conversations and chats and different things, I will be starting to post that so that you can link up with that and give your voice on that. And that's my job. I mean, I'm gonna put my information in the chat as well. So if it's a topic or a situation or something that you want more on, you want more going on with the school, I'm the person you go to, and I will definitely get it to Dr. Buddy and our other administrators, and they will do what they need to do to try to organize it, or, do what they need to make us as parents feel comfortable. So I can say, Wade Park Store, I love Wade Park, and I have a lot of children in Wade Park, and we will stay with Wade Park as long as Dr. Buddy say, please stay. Stay till mine graduate. But I just know that Dr. Buddy himself has a vision for our children, and he goes out there beyond his means, beyond anything that any principal that I've encountered would do. There are great principals, and I'm not like knocking other principals, but I'm saying going beyond the beyond. And he's that one. And as parents, we need to do our part and back him up, give him other resources, give him ideas to put into our kids, because only us as parents know what our children are like. So I encourage you to stay in touch. I do have a Remind group, and so I will also put that information in the chat as well. And y'all contact me, give me your information so I can get you linked with all the resources that we have. All right. So do anybody have any questions for me or anything that I can address before I turn it over to Ms. Powers? Okay, well, Ms. Powers, it's back on you.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I have to say thank you to Miss Irvin. She is a staple at Wade Park, and she is a very hard worker and represents the parents well. At this time, I would like to share with you some information about a new program that we are implementing at Wade Park. It is called LiveSchool. And if your children ever came home and talked to you about the Eagle Bucks and you saw tons and tons of little strips of paper, it's going to help us to eliminate that situation. So if we could, I'm going to try, I tried this morning, I'm going to try again today, this afternoon, to share my screen and give you a very short little video on LiveSchool. Let's see if we can get this started.
Ms. Powers, can you stop it?
Yes.
There's no sound.
Oh, it's really loud in my house, so I don't know. Can
Let me try. And then let me know if you can hear it, Ms. Powers.
Okay.
LiveSchool is LiveSchool is an app that teachers can use to provide your student with feedback on how
Yes.
they're doing in class. For instance, let's say that Aaliyah is your daughter. Aaliyah might receive a point for doing a great job leading her group on a project.
Guys, 1 second, sorry. Let's try this again.
LiveSchool is an app that teachers can use to provide your student with feedback on how they're doing in class. For instance, let's say that Aaliyah is your daughter. Aaliyah might receive a point for doing a great job leading her group on a project. Points add up from all teachers, so it's important for your student to work hard, whether it's math class or music class. Students can also earn demerits for negative behavior, so it's important to always meet behavior expectations. When you log into the LiveSchool app, the first thing you'll notice is your student's bank account. That's how many LiveSchool points they have. When teachers award points to your student, you'll see this bank account number instantly update. To get more information about how your student's doing in school, click on the timeline. Here you can see that Aaliyah got a point for working well with others and the comment that the teacher put in. Here you can see that your student has purchased a notebook. Finally, you can click on the store to look at what kinds of items are available for students to purchase. Note that your school might not be using the store, but if they are, you'll be able to see all the different rewards that your student can purchase with their LiveSchool points. If the star is gold, that means that your student has enough to earn the item. If the star is gray, you can look here to see how many more points your student needs to be able to earn the item. Be sure to encourage your student to earn more points and be able to earn fun rewards. You will be receiving an access sheet like this one. On the access sheet, you'll first see your child's name at the top and their grade, followed by 3 codes, one for your child, one for you, and one for another parent or guardian. To sign up for LiveSchool, go to this domain, parent.livesschoolinc.com, and enter your code. Or, if you have a smartphone or tablet, search for LiveSchool in the App Store and download the app, then enter your code. Do you have more than one student on LiveSchool? Once you register for your first student, you'll be able to click here, then enter in your second student's code, and submit. You'll be able to easily switch between students from a single app login.
Okay, so thank you, Dr. Buddy. Save the day again. So our LiveSchool app, you will be receiving in the mail soon a copy that has a letter telling you about LiveSchool with all of the different things that you can do with LiveSchool, as well as you will be receiving on the back of that letter your child's access code and 2 parent access codes. Each access code will allow you to have however many children you have at the school. As a parent, your access code will allow you to be able to monitor them. And we encourage you to please work with your child so that you will be able to encourage them. We will be using the store, and unlike them having to miss school time in order to go to the store as before, we'll be mailing in whatever prizes your child chooses. So that's another good thing that we will be able to do. You won't have to come up to the school to pick up their prizes. Those prizes will be mailed home to them. It's important that you really encourage them to get points and go on the site and see how many points they have. And it's also a great learning tool and a great math tool. It lets them know just how many points they have and also how many points they will need in order to get whatever items that they would like. So please be looking in the mail for LiveSchool information. Also today we would be having Mr. Landale Shakespeare. He's our Say Yes facilitator for Wade Park. He had a family emergency, so I am going to go through his presentation that he had today.
And while Ms. Powers is setting that up to share her screen, does anyone have any questions about LiveSchool? Okay.
If you have any questions, please feel free to call me at 216-681-5011, and I'd be happy to go through anything with you or give you any questions. Just keep in mind that you will
Go ahead.
a letter home that will help you. Yes?
No, I don't have a question, but that is so much more efficient for them. Instead of them, I'm trying to find, I see all them Eagle books all over the house, wrapped up in rubber bands. Thank you. Good job.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
And we're saving a few trees as well. So
Thank you. Right.
we're gonna, we see this being something that we'll be able to use for years to come, and we anticipate continuing it. So I'm going to try to minimize you a little bit. So Mr. Landale Shakespeare, as I said, is our family support specialist for Say Yes. And he is really trying to help our families. He's been in the community, going to the different pods and going to homes, delivering different things. So what we really need is for every parent to please do the Say Yes post-secondary planning system survey. With that survey, we'll be able to know just exactly what it is that you need as parents, as school, and as in community people. So we really do need you to complete this survey. And then based on the survey responses, the Say Yes Family Support Specialist will be able to see how he can impact families, and they will be sharing those outcomes with them. Dr. Buddy has the survey on our website. So please, if you would go to the website and complete that survey, will do us a great service. And to access the parent guardian survey, you can either go to our website, or at the bottom it tells you to go to the https://cleveland.sayyestepps.org. Okay. Ooh, went too far. Also at the Cleveland Public Library, there are many programs for kids K to 12. They have tutoring programs, art programs. They work with your children through social and emotional learning. So there are lots of different programs that we are able to work with if you sign up for it. I've heard some really good things about it. Mr. Shakespeare said that he had heard lots of great things about it as well. So that is a great opportunity. I'm going to try to go back to the slide I had before. Now this is a program, America's Best, that as a child I would have loved to have had, because I wore glasses my entire childhood, and I faked it for a long time from my parents. So I would have loved to have had this opportunity. America's Best is assisting our parents and children in providing vouchers for individuals who may need glasses. They're also after a free eye exam. So you'll be getting a free eye exam and glasses. And Mr. Shakespeare mentioned this morning that it's not only for the children, but also the vouchers can be given to adults. So if you are interested, he has the flyers at the school, but also you can call him at 216-538-7075, or you can call me again at 216-681-5011 for the America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses program through Vision Cares. And lastly, he has been working with MyCom and participating with the Cuyahoga Board of Health, and they are able to help if you have any issues with rent or utility services. With the COVID-19, it's been a very, very difficult time for us all. So if you have any needs or know of anyone in your community who has any needs, please contact Mr. Shakespeare as well. Or you can contact directly to the Cuyahoga County Board of Health, and you may be eligible to get your utilities and or rent paid for up to $3,000. So it is a great program, and we do hope that you can take advantage of those programs that we have at Wade Park. This is a great opportunity for us to have a family support person, and we were blessed enough to be awarded the Say Yes grant. So we want to make sure that we are helping our families through this grant. And that is the end of the presentation from Mr. Shakespeare. If you have any questions about any of those programs that we just spoke about, please feel free to call him. Dr. Buddy will be sharing that information as well to our parents. At this time, I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Buddy, who will give you some additional updates about the coming up quarter. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Powers. If Ms. Irvin or Regina, if you can post, I just posted a link in the parent ambassador group chat. So Tri-C is offering another option for tutoring. Tri-C is offering one-on-one or small group tutoring. So we will post a link shortly in this group chat. Also, we will have this posted on our school website. So if all you have to do is sign up for the service, and then you can select a day and time. And this is all, let me just note, this is only for 5th through 8th grade. Those are the grades they service, but Tri-C, which is one of our big partners, they are offering small group and one-on-one tutoring for any 5th through 8th grade, and they can sign up for as many sessions as they would like. As you can see, the second quarter, so this is the first week of the second quarter that we are pretty much ending. So grades, teachers have to upload grades Monday morning, and we are mailing them out Monday afternoon in preparation for parent-teacher conferences on Wednesday. Emailed out earlier today information. So pretty much if you would like to meet with your child's encore teacher, such as reading intervention, music, PE, art, they do have a link where you can sign up for times. If you would like to meet with your child's homeroom teacher, you would just send them an email and then they would respond back to you. I also included, if you don't know your child's email, your child's email, I included the link in our school website for our Meet the Team page, which has all of the staff's email addresses. So please don't wait. Definitely, and really, if you really cannot do Wednesday afternoon, because the official time for parent-teacher conferences is 1 to 5 p.m. So if that does not work for you and you need your child's teacher to set up another time, please go ahead and contact them. And I'll just say, if you normally contact your child's teacher through text, then go right ahead with that same method. But if you normally do not contact your child's teacher that way, please go ahead and send the email so that they can set up that conference with you. Thanksgiving is coming up. Please note that if you are in need and would like a turkey, we usually do turkey and a box of canned foods. I know we have that coming. In addition, we may have some gift cards that one of the churches may be giving out. Please just make sure that you have reached out to Ms. Irvin so that she can make sure you're on the list for that. And then we will reach out to you with more information. So our next event coming up is next week, Friday, November 20th, which is National Parent Involvement Day. So this will be our second annual King and Queen Tea Party. We hosted one last year on National Parent Engagement Day. Our keynote speaker that morning will be Keith L. Brown. We will have a pickup day for any families, children that would like their crown, tiara, their tutu. So the pickup days will be on the 18th from 12 to 4, which is Wednesday, and then Thursday throughout the day. So if you would like to come pick that up, that would be the times to come. And then Friday morning will be our King and Queen Tea Party. And once again, our keynote speaker is Keith L. Brown. Other events, day before the kids get on break for Thanksgiving break, students do get out early. So that is independent learning time from 12 to 3. And then students are on break that Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The following week is our college and career week. So if you would like to present to any of our classes, your career, or what you are doing, your career field, we want you to participate. Please reach out to Ms. Powers, Ms. Townsend, just to let them know that you would like to speak. And if you have someone that is, a friend, a colleague that would also be good to share their career, please also let us know, because we are finalizing plans for that week. Definitely want to stress that we know that this is a lot that's being placed on each family. So we continue to, encourage our teachers to be patient with you and with your scholar, to be flexible as much as possible. But please note that, assignments are due. We are being extremely flexible with the due dates, but definitely want to keep our scholars on track. When you need support, you know how to find us. Please reach out. Please don't wait until the last week of the quarter. Last week was a crazy week for some scholars, having many assignments to get turned in by the due date. So please just stay on track with your scholar. We did mail out Schoology parent access codes. So if you did not receive it in the mail, or you lost it, you need another one, please let us know so that you can log in and keep track of when your scholar has assignments due. Similar to what we did in the past, same schedule, the official school day is 8:30 to 3. That is staying the same. If you are in need of a hotspot, the Digital C has been installing high-free internet into homes. They are expanding. I know a couple parents had reached out to them and they weren't in their area yet. So if you are still looking for that, please connect with Mr. Shakespeare, and he can connect you directly with Digital C. And just know with Digital C, they will pay for the high-speed internet as long as you have a scholar in CMSD. Up until 12th grade when they graduate, the district will pay for the high-speed internet. So please just know on this slide, not going to read everything, but please just know if your scholar loses their paper schedule, we do have a copy of the schedule on our school website. Just go to our school website, click on Reopen Wade Park, and we have a tab with the daily schedule, so you can get it there. If you would like for us to mail one out to you, again, we can. Just let us know. Please just ensure that your scholar is on time for class, they're engaged, they're not laying in bed, that we had some of our boys that didn't have a shirt on for class. So please just make sure that they are appropriately dressed, they're not laying in bed, they're seated in a comfortable, quiet space. We did provide headphones if they lost or they got broken, or you need additional school supplies. We have supplies at the school, so please just let us know and we'll get those supplies to you. But really just want to make sure that we're setting up our scholars for success. Also, just making sure that everyone's aware how we communicate. So every Sunday evening between that 7 and 8:15 p.m., weekly call goes out. If you're not getting the calls, please reach out to Ms. Burson in the morning so we can update your number. Also, we send out a parent email also every Sunday with just updates. And then of course, like today, I sent an update about parent teacher conference. So just know, but at a minimum, every Sunday we do send out an email to all the parents. And then social media, if you're on social media, just making sure you're following us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, just to stay in the know. And then, we, like, for instance, this morning, this afternoon, we mailed out the access codes that Ms. Powers was talking about for LiveSchool. So please just make sure if you moved that you update your address in the main office so that, we're obviously able to send stuff to you. Because as once again, Ms. Powers mentioned, once the scholars start to cash out their points, we are going to mail the prizes home. So definitely want to make sure that the students are getting their information. And then we already
Question.
spoke, go ahead.
I didn't even know you all had a Twitter page. What is your Twitter page?
So at either we have two, Principal Buddy and Wade Park School. But most of our updates come through at Principal Buddy.
At Principal Buddy. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. And then on Schoology, we do post announcements on there, but that's not an every week thing. But just know with the Schoology, just to make sure you're staying on track. If you have your parent access code to get in, I know some of the parents told me that the way they're checking on their scholar, they just have the student have their child log in. They just check the grade book to see what's outstanding. So definitely either way works, but definitely just want to know that we did mail out parent access codes to every parent. So if you did not get it, or if you lost it, need another copy of it, we can get it to you. Just some of the things that we've been doing just to create a sense of normalcy for students. We know that our scholars like structure and they want to get back to school. So we're doing our very best to continue a lot of the things that we were doing when they were in school. So like birthday celebrations, we thought about how we can mail cupcakes to them because that's what we do when they're in school. They get their cupcake every month. That wasn't going to work. So, we mail out birthday cards. Once again, we need your right address. We mail out birthday cards, student of the week. We're mailing out, a letter to congratulate them for doing a great job with a certificate. We have a whole robust list of different enrichment classes that we're doing. We have a spirit week. We have a couple teachers, several of our teachers that are doing lunch bunch with them. So like I said, we're trying our very best to celebrate the scholars the best that we can. Definitely, if you have additional suggestions that you can give us to assist us. But just know that our teachers are working, the team is working extremely hard, really just to create a sense of normalcy for our scholars and to celebrate them. So please continue to be patient with our teachers, but definitely, if there is a concern, or if one of your child's teachers doing a really good job, please also share that out, because we do hold them to extremely high level of standard that we expect them to deliver, especially with this virtual learning, and we hold them to that. But definitely, if your child's teacher is doing an amazing job, please also share that out so we can give them some kudos. These are all the different enrichment offerings that we're offering for kids right now. We have a link on our school website for them to sign up. So definitely, if you would like, and many of the parents on tonight, their kids are in one or more than one of these offerings. But definitely, if you know of you speak to any other parents, and they would like to sign up, please go ahead and direct them to our school website. Click on the reopen page, and we have the link for kids to sign up. But these are all the different enrichment offerings that we are providing right now for kids. Once again, these are all the different ways that you can stay connected with us: our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter, and obviously our school website. And I'll just say this: if you're not on social media, we added this summer on the bottom of the main page on our school website. It has our Twitter and our Instagram feed, so you can see some of the updates. Not some, so you can see all the updates and things that we post. So if you're not on social media, we did add that on the front page of our school website just to keep everyone updated. So at this time, any questions, comments, concerns, this is the time to ask anything that we did not answer.
Remind them that it will be recorded.
Yeah, so we did record this. We're going to post it. We also have, we will also post the presentation that Mr. Shakespeare put together that Ms. Powers did tonight and the PowerPoint. We will also make sure that is posted sometime this evening. At this time, our other assistant principal, Ms. Townsend, is on. So Ms. Townsend, do you have anything you would like to share at this time? Go ahead.
No, I would just like to say thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules this evening to join us, to get some updates regarding your scholars. Again, if you need any additional assistance regarding Schoology, books, assistance in helping the kids navigate throughout their math assignments, their ELA assignments, please feel free to reach out to us. We know that this is a very trying time for everyone, and we're here to support you. At any time, please feel free to reach out to one of us. Thank you.
Ms. Irvin, you had your hand up?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, is it a way we can get the remind link or some type of way on our like websites and stuff?
Oh, of course. So yeah, just go ahead. If you could send me or let me know what they would need to sign up, and I can add that on there. That's easy.
Okay.
Any other questions, comments, concerns? Okay, well, once again, thank you so much for taking the time to join us this evening. We'll have this posted sometime tonight. And please just reach out for if you need any support. And once again, we thank you for all you're doing. So have a great evening.
Great evening. Thank you.
Yes, good night.